am I here? Am I live? Do you see me? Okay, woo! Yay! Okay, great. Looks so much better, right? Looks so much better. That's crazy. It's crazy the difference. So we'll just do that. We'll just do this. I'm just trying to get re-logged in onto my app because for some reason it kicked me out of the app. Whatever. Log in. Perfect. Okay. Great. Awesome. Now we're back. Okay. So much improvement. I know it's kind of sad. I get it. I get it. So basically it just doesn't do well. Yes, and thank you so much for posting that onto the Discord. That was super helpful. I'm just trying to see if there's a way in which I can jimmy this on here, which I totally can. I can't. Just stay. There we go. Way better. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. I'm not touching anything. Now we can continue to stream. All right, so just for you guys who are just joining me, too bad this isn't Twitch Things Baking Stream doing both at the same time. That would be funny. FYI, Bowling, it's funny that you say that because I had an idea a while ago to do a baking, streaming, the Singing Baker YouTube channel. I just never did it. So I probably will now start doing that. So karaoke baking, pretty much, and that's pretty much what we need to do next time. So that's what we're gonna do next time. Maybe baking, singing Saturdays or something, and we could just do it every Saturday. That would be really fun. All right, so we're doing a paleo strawberry shortcake recipe. I got this from this website or whatever. But what I like about it is that you don't need anything but a bowl and, oh my God, these gnats are fucking ridiculous, and a whisk and stuff. So for this, what you need to do is you need to preheat the oven to 350, which I've already done, and then put parchment paper onto a baking sheet, which is what we just already did. So that's that. Okay, now in a medium mixing bowl, we're going to mix the almond flour, salt, and baking soda. So this is paleo, really super good for you because I'm just gluten intolerant. I do drop it on the daily. I don't think it's a bad thing to use that word. Just always depends. Okay, cool. So we're doing 2 1/4 cup of almond flour. Now, if you like to bake with almond flour, I get mine in bulk from Costco. So it's a huge bag like this for super duper cheap. So if you want to get it, it's a really great alternative to just regular flour. Super healthy for you. You actually get all the protein, and it kind of gives you a really good texture. Now, granted, this one says for super fine, but whatever. This is fine. All right, so we've got one cup, and then we've got 2 cups. Okay. Then a 1/4 cup. Little 1/4 cup. So a little 1/4 cup. Now technically, I'm in a rush, okay, because I was supposed to have these done they should already be in the oven. So we're we're doing this. Technically, with almond flour, you want to spoon it into the scoop because then it really, you get more accurate reading. But since we don't have time, doing it my way, and we just gotta go for it. Okay, then we want half a teaspoon of baking soda. You'll see how easy these are to make. And then while see, this would be the thing. While I'm waiting for things to bake, then I would go and do the singing. Why have I never noticed your tattoos before? Oh, because I just keep them very, like, you know. Because, again, that's the actress part. This one I got because I was like, fuck you, I'm going to be a rock star, and I don't care about acting. But now, like, there's so much makeup to cover up tattoos, so whoever, who cares? These gnats are going to be the end of me. So, we hate that. Okay. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda is different from baking powder, just so you know. I use Arm & Hammers. I can explain my tattoos later. I always err on the side of more baking soda than less baking soda because if you're not doing exact measurements with what baking actually technically is, you should do more because it will make sure that your cake rises. Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. This is a pretty... Now I'm using Himalayan sea salt. So, and salt always brings out the flavor. Okay? And then kneading bowl combined. So I'm going to take this. Ooh, I'm blurry. Focus. Please focus. Focus. Focus on my face. Why won't it focus? Oh my God, focus. There we go. Is it not focusing? Why is it not focusing? So we're just doing a little bit of a... Can it please focus on my face? It won't focus! Focus, please. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we're just mixing it until combined. There we go. I guess I can't move too much because this Logitech camera doesn't like my tattoo on my chest because I figured no one in their right mind would ever cast me. Sure. Aw, but you can though. I mean, like Age of Aquarius, right? Okay, so that's thoroughly combined. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna now put, oh, I guess I don't need 2 bowls. I would use 2 bowls though. What? Use a 1/4 cup. All right, I'm going to do something different because I know how to bake. I'm going to take a smaller bowl and I'm going to put in all the wet ingredients, mix those thoroughly, and then mix them together because that's technically what you're supposed to do. So... All right, so now so what this recipe calls for is 2 eggs. And if, for those of you who don't bake, eggs are a binder. So these eggs bind the cake together. So, get 2 eggs. Two eggs. All right. And then 3 tablespoons of avocado oil or oil of choice. Well, avocado oil is quite the tasty. Avocado oil is really, really, really super tasty because it has really great fats in it. And it tastes a little bit different. So we're going to get the tablespoon out and do some avocado oil. And here's the great thing about doing this too. So the next thing that you're going to put in here is maple syrup or honey. If you oil your spoon first, then the honey will just slip off into your thing. It's so great. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to kill all of these gnats. Don't you worry. And then it calls for 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of honey because I don't have syrup on hand. So again, do the oil first and watch this. So you're going to put the honey in there. And I'm going to try and show you how easy, look, it just slips off. Every single last drop just slips off the spoon. And then you don't have a sticky, like, mess up. It's the best hack ever. So you should definitely try to do that. Okay. See? And then there's, like, no honey. It's so great. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right. This I also get in bulk at Costco. Everything is at Costco. Yeah, it's so magical. It's the best. I think I forgot the word for in there. It should say for you, not just you. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm all about doing a little bit extra vanilla. A little bit extra vanilla never hurt nobody. And just because I feel like I want to be a little extra, no, that's fine. You can add almond extract too if you want it to have a little bit of an extra flavor. I didn't know if I could find mine super fast. I have coconut, almond. It's empty. Okay, so we don't need it. But if you want to put almond, okay. So then we got all our wet ingredients in the bowl. So now we're just gonna like whisk this together. Because again, I just personally believe that whisking it. Now granted, like I said, I had my own organic vegan cupcake company, which did very, 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 very well. And I'm a self-taught baker, so I just happen to just really like baking. So just get it all nice and mixed in there, see? And then we can if you want to, you can create a little well. And then this one is so easy. See, I kind of like, I really like recipes like this. That you don't have to use the mixer when I'm in a pinch. Now again, like I said, these, and then it says stir it together. I'm still using a whisk because I can get in there and make sure that's all combined. But it should form a dough. I should have not used a whisk. I should have not used a whisk. I do have another spoon that I could use right now. Okay. Oops. And see now, like, flour's going everywhere. The stream should have been called What Baking Can Do. The musical joke. Oh my god, yeah, that would be so great. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that from now on. That'll be like my Saturday stream. So I've decided, like, basically my stream schedule, it's going to be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And we'll do, like, you know, obviously the Tarot Tuesday. Obviously, we're going to have a day of Animal Crossing. And then, like, because I get tired and I have a love-hate relationship with Animal Crossing, I think we're going to do, like, the other day is, like, another game day. So probably Zelda Breath of the Wild for now, or, like, Lego Harry Potter or Lego Lord of the Rings, etc. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to get on as much as I can, but maybe I need to start doing Saturday singing, and then Sunday, I'm not sure, anything goes, and then Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be my days off. I just like having Mondays as my day off because sometimes I just need a day off. Like, I think I've just worked in the theater way too long where, like, Mondays, the Broadway is always dark in most of the shows. So, it's just easier that way. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So, I think it's pretty much all incorporated. I was wrong. I'm glad I triple checked. So, we're just gonna, I'm just folding in the last of the almond flour that was at the bottom. how many doughs this is gonna make. Using a 1/4 cup measuring cup, measure out the dough. Because if this works, then I'll probably make several of them. Now it says to use a 1/4 measuring cup. Let's see. A 1/4 measuring cup is about that much. It's about that much. Because we're trying to make, again, these like paleo strawberry shortcake biscuits. So, oh my God, I'm going to kill these gnats. All right. A round shortcake about 2 inches thick. So, I mean, like that? That looks all right. I think I should have doubled the recipe, to be all honest with you, but that's okay. That's why we can always make more. Ta-da! That looks pretty good, right? Nice and flat? Okay. So we're going to do that and place that one down. Okay? I thought this would make more, but it doesn't make more. Yes, anything goes. Another musical. That would be awesome. Yep. And then we could just have that be Twitch sings moment. Oh, God. All right. It's kind of quite easy, actually. So, noted, actually was pretty easy to do when with the scoop. It's just unfortunately not making that many, which makes me think you really, if you are going to make this, I highly recommend doubling the recipe because I don't know about you, but I'm not going to just make like 4 of them to bring over there, even though there's like 4 of us eating. You know what I mean? Like I need to make more than 4. So we just need to make another batch, which hopefully we can do while those are baking. So that's good. Okay. So I'm just curious to see 3. So in all reality, if we're following, and this is the thing also that I kind of get really, really, like, maybe it's just because I professionally bake and stuff. Like I almost always, whenever I find a recipe online, I almost always tweak the recipe myself because I end up finding something in the recipe that I'm like, but this could taste better with this could taste better with that. So we're going to see how these turn out. And unfortunately, super unfortunately, this recipe, for the way that it is, only makes 5, not even 6, not even half a dozen, which I personally feel is slightly disappointing. So I have to make another batch. I don't have another choice. Thank God I have enough almond flour. So we're just going to do the whole process again, but you saw how fast it was to do. So the prep time is actually super easy. It's just the bake time. Okay, let's get those popped in the oven for 15 to 17 minutes or until the centers are cooked. All right, I know my oven pretty well, and my oven is pretty much, it's pretty hot. So let me just wash my hands. All right, there we go. And so here's what they look like before they go in. Ta-da! So let's put them in. Okay, I'm gonna get my phone to take a quick photo. Doot. All right, great. Now we're gonna put the timer on for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And start. Okay, now while that is starting, we are going to get another batch going. All right. I think I have enough for just one more batch. Let's pray. Okay. One. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna have to make do. Okay, so I have a little less flour, which means I might just put a little bit less oil. Okay, well, yeah. Okay. Then half a teaspoon of each. Recipe's actually super easy. Again, not that I do like making super complicated things. Like my number one. So it's so funny. You know how every restaurant has their signature dish, or every like bakery has their signature like cake, and mine is like, I thought mine was going to be the chocolate peanut butter. Oh no, I thought mine was going to be the raspberry tiramisu, but it ended up being my chocolate peanut butter vegan cupcakes. For some reason, everybody liked those so much, and I was like, okay, well, there you go. So, you know, you give people what they want. So that's kind of what they wanted, so I gave it to them. Where's my whisk? Okay. So, if you have any questions and you're on live and you're not working like Amanda is, definitely. No. There we go. And if you see any little clumps of like baking powder, just gotta break those up. Sometimes you have to use your hands. Okay. Now what? I need wet ingredients. Wet ingredients. So 2 eggs. Really easy, actually. And then again, like I said, so one thing I like to do with these almond flour things is because they have that nutty flavor, and it's not necessarily as quote unquote cakey. It's really easy to be able to it's really easy to, if you're having chili or like sloppy joes or like a stew, to just use the same biscuit recipe but as a savory option. So that's really cool. Also, if you want to make this super paleo, you could also use coconut whipped cream, where you just take coconut cream or coconut milk and you make a coconut whipped cream, which honestly tastes amazing. 2. Oh shit. I used it all. Alright. Oh well. That's cool. Thank you for your service. Okay, and then a doop doop, a dollop of daisy, except for that sour cream, and I'm doing it with honey. All right, I love this. Slides off the spoon. Look at that. Just slides off. Done. I mean, it's the easiest thing. Easiest cleanup ever. Okay. Then vanilla extract. And let's be honest, I like more than less. It always says 1, but a little extra dash does not hurt if you like vanilla. Okay. Now, going to and sorry, bowling dude, I need to still log on to Twitch thing, so I'll probably do that this weekend. Although Saturday I'm having a yard sale. So it might be Saturday evening if I'm not too tired. But so easy. It's like the instant mix in for brownies. So good. All right. So usually when I've just been mismanaging. I mean, it's probably because I've just been mismanaging my time. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what I could do because these are a little too wet. These are just the tiniest bit too wet. Here's what I could do. I have coconut flour, which would taste pretty good. Let me put just a little bit of this in. Now this is where like my baking savvy. There we go. I just like it because it was just a little bit under. Because if it's too wet, then it's like not going to set in the oven. And don't ask me how I like just. It's so weird. Like I've just always had an intuitive knack for baking and not for cooking. I just don't like slaving over the stove. Versus, I don't know why. I mean, this obviously takes work and I just don't mind it. It's so funny. See, this looks better as a dough. All right. So now we're just going to wait for the other ones to get out. Oh, this is from Sprouts. It's really good. Really good. All right, I'm going to put these back in the refrigerator. Okay. Let's see. And ooh, they are puffing up nicely. Yes. I'm excited. These are going to taste so good. Okay, so we have 8 minutes left. So, what can we talk about for 8 minutes? Any ideas? Let me put stuff away. I also really believe in having a clean kitchen. All right. So easy. So simple. Now, I'm probably going to be lazy and buying Cool Whip and then chopping the strawberries once I get to their house, to my girlfriend's house. But, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do. This is, and when you're ready to serve, top each paleo pancake. Super duper easy. So easy. All right. Musical jokes. I love musicals. All right. I also have to get a sale. I got to pack. So many things. So many things. So good. How long is this wire? I need a chair. All right. So, I'm super scared about moving my setup now that I have it so perfect. But I kind of want to sit down. Okay. All right. I really tried hard to like be on time. Clearly, I've mismanaged my time today. I was supposed to be done with all of the streaming and stuff at 4, which is like in 4 minutes, and there's no way that that's happening because I still have to do another set of the cakes. Oh. And I still got to pack, and I'm getting picked up at 5, which is like in an hour. So I'm fiercely trying to make sure that everything gets done when it gets done. Yay! Oh my gosh. So if you have any questions or you want me to riff on anything, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it. While I eat my crackers. So good. Water. Oh my god. Ugh. We'll see how this turns out. If it turns out good, I'll keep the recipe. If not, I'll tweak it and then add it to my recipe book once it's tweaked. Oh, I also just got a huge shipment of disposable masks that my cousin sent me, so I need to tell her that I got them. So super duper thankful for that. So I wear a mask every time I go outside. So good. Does anyone know if there is a phone? Is it only the Galaxy that will stream on the cell phone in HD? Because there's times like this where I would totally stream from my phone if it wasn't so gosh dang pixelated. You know what I mean? Because right now, I have also like, you know, I just made a sale. I could show you how I do my Poshmark sales. I need to upgrade my phone. I'm definitely upgrading my phone this fall. So once that new, but then now I'm wondering, are they going to drop a new version of a phone this fall with all the pandemic and stuff? I don't know. I gotta see. 1 more minute. Countdown, and we get to check them. I'm pretty sure they're going to be done. Oh wait, they're already out done. They're already done. Woo! Oh my god, they're perfect. So see, 14 minutes. Oh my god, hold on. Let me show you. Look! How good do those look? Hot. Of course, Apple will. Yeah, probably. Oh my god, these look so good. Normally, I have a a cooling rack, but I don't have time right now. Let me go grab my cooling rack. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Cooling rack. Ah. I don't know why that song has been on my mind. Woo! Ah, hot. Woo! All right, perfection. Now we're gonna do the same thing with these. Get these all made, and then, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to send photos. So if you want to join my Discord, although I kind of want a Discord for subs only, but I'll post the pictures on Twitter of the final product when we make them, because I wanted to make them on scene so it didn't get all like gross and stuff. You know what I mean? All right. Cool. Not too bad, you guys. This was a quick little thing. Oh yeah, so I forgot to say. So the award, not the award winning, but the cupcake that I thought was going to be the most popular was my raspberry tiramisu cupcake. So it had a raspberry coulis and a coffee espresso bean in it, and dusted with cinnamon, and then had like a mint leaf and like fresh raspberry on top, and then like a coffee Kahlua soak on the bottom. It was so freaking good. Yes. Oh my god, that's perfect. Fancy codes, fancy commands. Perfect. Thank you so much, Amanda. Yes. Also, Amanda gets 5 stars for being the best sub and soulmate friends for life. We love you so much. Fancy commands while I talk about a fancy cupcake. That's so funny. But yeah, so I'll definitely post it on my Twitter, so that you guys can see what the final product is once we have dinner. Because I think we're having like chicken with asparagus. I still gotta go to Costco and get like they have an organic Caesar salad there that's like in a huge bag, and it tastes so good, and it's only like $8, but it feeds like 8 people. So definitely going to snag that as a pre-thing. Could I make my own? Sure. Do I want to? No. And again, this goes back to my whole motto. Go back to the cards that we pulled earlier today. This is all about just doing things that are quick, easy, and fun. Most importantly, fun for you to do. If it's not fun, then you're probably not supposed to be doing it. Like, you can even make cleaning fun. You know what I mean? Like, when it's on purpose and you feel like it's something that you need to do, then you'll most likely do it. You know what I mean? All right. Not too shabby. Now, question for all of you. I wish I could be baking instead of working. Oh, man, I feel you. I just feel like, see, it's really funny because I still have like a lot of work that I need to get done today. Like, I gotta pack up these packages of these sales that I made on Poshmark, and I gotta pack and like get everything ready to go. See, these were actually way more even. So these batches only make 5, which I think is honestly not that many. Woo, that's hot. Okay, so let's use the towel. Throw this back in. Ooh. Throw this back in. 14 minutes. Okay. Set the timer for like 14 minutes. 14 minutes. Boom. Cool. now we can relax. Here, I'll try and like move the camera. Oh God, please don't ruin the stream. I think that's why I didn't. There we go. Now you can see. Okay. I just didn't want you to like not the most flattering angle, but hey, doing what we can with what we have today. Let me just clean up super fast while this is happening. P.S. These Scrub Daddy sponges, Scrub Mommy sponges are the best. By the way, they're my favorite thing. Alright, almost done cleaning. I love my job, but it's getting to the end of the day now, so I'm losing steam. Oh, I totally feel you. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. It's like, you know, it's like with anything, like, it's like with anything, sometimes you just need to, like, be able to take either our break or, like, you know, you have enough energy for oh so much time, you know? This looks so good. Look at this. And it's like night. Oh no. The camera fell. This isn't the best setup, but you know, I'm trying to. There we go. Look how pretty this looks. It's nice and cracked, as you can tell. And then this is the big one. Look how big that is. Yeah, we fell a bit. Whoopsies. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this one because it's bigger. And we'll see what it tastes like. So let's crack this open. Look. Oh my gosh. So this one's a little not done in the middle, but I think the other ones will be fine. A little salty. It's a little too salty. But bear in mind, fuck, these are a little too salty. So I would say a quarter teaspoon of salt. Mind you, I'm putting strawberries and whipped cream on top, so the sweetness of the strawberries will be cut by the salt, so it won't taste as salty. I'll be right back. Yeah, because they're a little salty on their own, but these would be perfect with a stew. They're very savory biscuits, but they're kind of multi-purpose, which I appreciate. And it's always nice when when you can have the salty to balance the sweetness, because something that's too sweet and doesn't have like salt in it, it becomes like one note. Like you hear food critics say that a lot. They're like, oh, this was very one note, right? So you're going to need to add like depth of flavor and textures to it. And one of those easy ways is by using salt. Now, another way that you can combat this too is by involving a different, like other different kinds of flavors. Like I could drizzle chocolate on top of it, like a dark chocolate for some bitter notes or whatever. Or even just shave, like do a little curling shaves of like some bittersweet chocolate to just give it a little bit more texture. You could add sliced almonds on top if you wanted to add a little bit more of a crunch, or like toasted coconut flakes. Like that would taste really good. But I'm gonna see what they have at their house, and then we'll do that. But I will be right back. Don't go anywhere while those are baking. I have 8 minutes, but I will literally be right back. Throw your baking questions below. All right, I am back. Oh, the Ratatouille movie! I love the Ratatouille movie. That movie is so good. Oh, fuck. Now I have to watch it because that somehow. Yeah, okay. Needs more time. But in the meantime, let's open up this package. It tastes good. It only needs a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's why I told you, every recipe I have to tweak it. I'm like, that shit is a lot of freaking salt. So, 1/2 teaspoon, we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon. Ooh. Or maybe a dash even. It's really salty. Just FYI. One time I was at a wedding and they had a catered chef. They had a chef cater their meal, and the chef came to all the tables and was like, "Hey, just wanted to make sure the food was okay." And I was just beaming about it because it was so delicious. And they had this peach butter that I could not get enough of. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, let me make sure. Like, yay, I get more masks. No, on my face. Please focus. I just walk around way too much. Now it's like, focus. There we go. There we go. So I just got mailed masks. Important to wear. So that's good. Okay. So, what was I saying? I just totally forgot what I was talking about. Almost every single recipe that I have ever had, I've ever done from online, except for unless it's like a Food Network recipe. But anyway, from a private blog, I always have to tweak it because that's just way too much salt. So if you ever do that, I'll drop the link below. But it's really super simple. The chef at the wedding. The chef at. Yeah. So anyway, she was like, she was like, she was like, how do you like the food? And I just went on and on about this peach butter. It was so delicious, and I was like, and it had so many depths of flavor and notes, and then like was just really creamy with the texture, and like, you know, usually you don't get that because most likely it will curdle. And then I was talking about the other dishes and like how it had like, you know, it was just the right amount of acidity in it, etc., etc. She goes, and she was like, kind of like got a little like stiff. She's like, are you a food critic? And I was like, no, but I wish I was. I mean, like, seriously, because I think I watch way too much Food Network, so I basically was talking just like a food like critic, and it was so funny. And she just laughed, and I was like, can I get the recipe? And she goes, okay, well, I can't give you my actual recipe because it's, you know, a secret. But she's like, I'll just tell you this. Like, honestly, all you have to do is get your butter and then get peach jam or jelly and mix it. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. So obviously she had other things in there that I didn't know of, but I was like, you know, for a start, like I could start creating my own recipe because dang, this peach jam was like, a butter was like, I'm like literally salivating just think about it. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It was so fantastic. This needs something super sweet. Fuck, it's so salty. It doesn't ruin it, but I wish it was less salty. Ah! Let me eat it with a... Hold on, let me check on these. One more minute. I'm going to eat it with a cherry and see if it works. These cherries are so sweet. You know what? Okay. Fair enough. With the cherry, it's not as salty. Whew! I get blurry. Okay. Please focus. Focus. So yeah, note to self. Just a 1/4 tablespoon of salt is all that it really needs, and then you can always add more later. But it's quite the delicious treat. Okay. So now I have like 30 minutes to get ready and everything, or 40 minutes. So, I want food. Look how well they turned out. Look. Don't they look amazing? Ta-da! So those are I'm gonna slice them in half, and I'm gonna put whipped cream and sliced strawberries on top for dessert. And that's going to be our dessert tonight. But again, I'm going to I'll post pictures on Twitter. Exclamation point Twitter. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see the updates of the food that we have for dinner. It should be really fun. I'm really excited. It'll just be something nice and fun to do. And, thanks, Akater! And then I'm going to go because I have to get ready. So I just want to remind you, yes, exactly. So follow me on Twitter for updates and more at twitter.com/yes to the ying, because success always starts by saying yes to you. Even if you're not on time and you're running late and all of this hoopla doopla. Oh shit. Okay, let's check on these. Yep, done. Woo! Thank God for timers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Off. Ugh. Off. All right. These came out a little bit browner, but they're still, look. Yummy! Okay. How many biscuits should we give to each person? Shit, I forgot to do that. Ah! Okay. How many biscuits? Woo! Okay, I have now 9 biscuits, but it's for 4 people. Give AK to all of them. I joined at the end of the stream. LL, sorry I didn't get the notification. No, it's totally okay. Don't even worry about it. I honestly have to go though because I have to pack and I have to get like a couple of sales like packed up before I go, and I'm getting picked up in 30 minutes and like I don't even have my bag packed yet. So I do have to run. So yeah, give AK to all of them. Save one for Blondie though. Okay, fine. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Next time we're gonna have to like bake a whole entire dessert thing, and then we're gonna all have to like, you know, eat them together somehow, some shape, way, or form. An IRL Royal Crew retreat. How fun would that be? Okay, how many should I give them and how many should I keep? Is 1 enough? 1, or should I give 2? JK. But just 1, LOL. Akater, you're so cute. I love you all so much. You are the bestest. Thank you for joining me today on this amazing, wonderful, crazy, crazy stream. I hope that the tarot cards helped. Obviously, again, if you have any other questions about life, love, the pursuit of happiness, whatever the hell, hit me up on the Discord now that I know how to use the Discord, because I got it on my phone now. Thank you, Akater. So we'll figure that out. I will be, so Wednesday is going to be my day off. Mondays and Wednesdays are my day off. So Thursday I will be back, and I will probably, I'm going to choose a game at random on that day, but I'll be playing a game. So maybe it's going to be Zelda Breath of the Wild, because I'm trying to do something different. But again, I could also probably end up playing Animal Crossing too, so we shall see. All right, good luck today. Take care out there, and see you later next time. Wash them hands. Yeah, and I also got, my cousin sent me like 100 masks, so I am about to get one of those on, because yeah, we do not need to be catching no diseases. So I love you, and just remember, you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, you are courageous, and you are fearless, and you are worthy and deserving of everything that you desire and more. And of course, success always starts by saying yes to you. I'm sending you all of my love and hug and tons of strawberry shortcake desserts. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on a Thursday. Mwah.